Welcome to What We Love to Watch,
Night of Green.
Wander of Darkness, and we are back with Adventures from Moominvalley, Episode 4, The Desert Island. Last time, the Moomins and friends found a boat, fixed it up, and Hemulin had an existential crisis,
Over stamps.
which he got over.
Hey, yeah. Sniff also useless. I'm trying to think of anything else important that happened. I guess we refurbished a boat. I mean,
Honestly, the last episode was just a setup episode, so not really much to talk about.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's get right on into it.
Adventures of Moominvalley.
As you do. I'm probably in the later category, but I honestly did prefer Snufkin with the guitar.
Then harmonica.
Yeah,
he's cool either way. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I know you're not supposed to improve perfection, but still. The Moomins discover the island.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find a character that's better than Snufkin. I really cannot logistically think of a character that I think I respect more than I do Snufkin.
Gotta admit, I kind of thought that this... Wait, what? Oh, so they didn't just leave right then and there last episode.
Oh, we got all these bags now? So do we have, like, property tax? Or, like, because this is a kid's show, we don't really have things like that to worry about?
Honestly, I guess if it never came up in the book, they never really addressed it in the series.
So, like, if they just, like, were to just, like, dip and go on a boat for, like, 5 months, like, would, like, I don't know, the housing payments, like, not just come, or they don't have that, so, they could just leave for, like, a year and just never have to worry about bills or whatnot?
I have no idea.
Do they even have electricity, or everyone does things by, like, candlelight and whatnot? So
I think candlelight.
electricity doesn't exist. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Also, is Moominvalley somewhat situated in the real world, or is it, like, completely different? Like,
It seems to be very different.
so, like, if they sailed in the ocean, they couldn't find, like, I don't know, Australia or something, or, like, some equivalent of Australia.
That being said, in the comics and few other continuity, they did show up in actual city places, albeit a little bit changed since the species were different. So, who's to say?
Right? It's almost giving me, like, a Pokemon syndrome, how they're like, oh, Mew is a South American Pokemon. I'm like, hold up. And how do all these continents make any sense if Mew's from South America? Someone explain that to me.
I mean, they called Lieutenant Surge the Lightning American.
Even though America
and now they
doesn't
refer
exist.
to him as the Lightning Unovan, so...
so South America's like something else, I'm guessing? Question mark?
It really depends.
Or it's like how Pikachu's the mouse Pokemon, even though mice don't exist in the universe, so how would anyone have that context?
I mean, there are different, various versions of mice, so. And Meowth is a cat Pokemon, even though there's no cats, but a lot of other Pokemon are cat Pokemon, so.
I guess because it's like a. But are there any other mice Pokemon? I think there are.
Rattata?
Oh yeah, true. You're right. Like rats. Dedenne, I think is maybe. I don't know.
Well, Sniff just admitted that he's useless at sea.
Not. I mean, see, he's only like partially right because. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, do we trust Sniff with leaving behind our homes with them? Like, what if we come back and, like, it's all, like, burned to the ground or something? Like, would you put it past Sniff to figure out how to do something like that? Like, absolutely destructive?
Well, okay, I agree with you on the first. I'm not so sure about with you on the second. I hope one of them took out an insurance policy.
Yeah, what if they come back and Sniff burns down all their houses? I just wanted some pancakes. So our house is burnt. See, what had happened was...
I had called some friends over to play poker.
How much you want to bet we could have just taken Sniff and used him as fish food to, like, get food while we're sailing?
I don't think there's any fish in this place that is so desperate for food that it would eat Sniff.
You know what? You're probably right.
Yeah, we all don't want to be starting to sing the cabin fever song.
Yeah, what if we actually get it, like, right now? Also,
well, at the very least, hopefully Moomin Mama probably packed the fruit hats and maracas. But it just won't be the same without Fozzie Bear.
Oh yeah, fruit hats. Yeah, scurvy. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. Also, what type of body? Is this like a giant lake, or is this like the ocean or something?
It's the ocean.
What in
There is a fruit tree on a small patch of land.
What are the odds of that happening?
And mermaids.
Wait, what? Hold up. Time out. There's a lot going on with this situation right here. Are they sirens? Like,
Well, they didn't try to learn them in, so I'm guessing not. Also, it's possible that said plants will might not just be photosynthesizers. I mean, if we ever need to signal a helicopter,
Options.
that being said, I don't think there actually is a helicopter in this series, since Snork's trying to make a flying ship.
They don't have blimps yet? Don't blimps exist?
Apparently not.
I don't know, maybe we can get the hobgoblin, like, magical flying devices and, I don't know, do something with that. Where does he keep that magnifying glass? Like, does he have a pouch on his body or something?
I mean, probably in that bag of his. Also, Hattifatteners.
They live here, too?
Hattifatteners. Huh?
They live here, too?
I'd assume so. They tend to live anywhere, if I recall from lore.
So do they travel across the sea, or this is just one, like, a different population?
They travel across the sea.
They could do that?
Hattifatteners travel in small boats across the sea in search of their lifeblood, which is electricity.
Uh,
Oh, and Hattifatteners have a habit of seeing barometers such as this one as idols.
oh, because don't they look for thunderstorms? So wouldn't, these things, like, be profits to them?
Yes. Unless you disturb what they consider sacred.
Uh,
Wow, that Hemuling can climb fast.
so if they got aggressive, what do? They shock you? Like, or they beat you up? What do they do if they just decide they don't like you?
They're electric.
I'm guessing
And
a
there's
large...
numerous of them.
Ah. That's not scary at all.
I mean, all things considered, this could be worse.
Can we communicate with these things, or they're like,
They don't
well,
have ears.
so they can't even hear? Oh, so, wait, but are they intelligent enough to understand, like, I don't know, sentience or anything like that? Or not really.
Hard to see. They can't really see very well. They can't hear, but they can feel. So yeah, this would work.
So we're gonna do hit them?
No, just cause vibrations to send them running. No, it worked.
How do these things even like function? Like they're just literally just like frilly arms, and that's about it, and eyes.
And he died. And then was revived by Snufkin.
Why'd you take that?
Why
Why'd
would
you
you
take it
take
down?
the
Didn't you? Weren't they upset at you because you like touched that thing? So why would you move it?
Why don't you just leave it where it is? Also, how would you know even if the barometer is wrong?
Couldn't they come back and attack you because you just took their idol like off its like stick?
Oh, look. Your barometer isn't broken whatsoever.
Okay, Snufkin, you don't have to look really edgy, but I appreciate it.
Honestly, if you have a way to spend the night here, I would. But you're going to need some shelter.
Yeah, about that.
Is there like a cave or something they can go into? Maybe you should search for that. Yeah, I would not leave that island.
Yeah, aren't we lucky we did not, go on our boat ocean faring when there's a storm going by at this moment?
Yes, yeah. Oh, yes, Papa. You are very clever. It was certainly not Moomin Mama who decided to take all this stuff with her. Provided that no tree like falls on it.
This is a lot of ifs, It's a lot of ifs right here.
Maybe you should tie up the tree right now. How about you tie it, Papa? Hmm? You you tie that up before you decide to leave the poor Hemulin?
Let's see how well he messes this up.
So far, so good. And he fucked up.
That didn't take long at all. Wow.
Oh dear. Really? Really? Just one knot would have been sufficient. Probably.
Those flowers weren't going to go anywhere anytime soon. Couldn't you have tied the knot, then looked at your flowers? Because it's not like they were like walking or something. They're, rooted. So he had one job. I'm guessing because Sniff's not with us, someone has to download the Sniff .exe program.
Yes. Oh, that's how they get their nutrients. It is. There we go. Here it is. That is one strong tent.
Yeah, I'm surprised this tent is even functioning.
Yes, I'm sure she feels so safe, Moomin. Oh dear. Wow! That's terrifying. All we're missing now is some kind of mad scientist saying throw the switch. Charge and up.
So now that they're juiced up on lightning, do they go on a rampage, or what are they going to do with this energy?
Well, first things first. We're gonna lose this boat. Well, I think these guys really, really will be wanting that barometer back. Wow, you can actually see it from the...
Hemulin, did you tie the?
Oh, no. Oh. Okay, I gotta say, I like how they end with, like, Moomin waving his hands. Also, we're about to lose our boat.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Even though we left Sniff behind, and we hope we have homeowners associations because he's probably gonna burn down the house, like, I don't know, out of rage or something. Outside of that, despite the fact that we left him behind, Hemulin decided he was gonna download sniff.exe, and then he ran it on full power mode. And
Yeah, so we might not even be able to get to said burned down home.
yeah, is that a positive? We don't get to see how much Sniff ruined our lives when we get back, but we have to be
Considering how angry those Hattifatteners are, we might not even get back.
So Hemulin over here decided he was going to touch their barometer and make them upset. They visibly were upset, and he removed it. Then they got even more upset, and then by boat. He could have tied the boat because the flowers weren't moving anywhere, right? He could have been like, "Oh, look, a cool flower. Let me tie this boat up, then go look at the flower." No. All I got to say is someone had to download Sniff. Someone had to, because there would be a plot if nobody did. Now that I'm thinking about it, can we be honest and just say that there wouldn't be any like drama or plot if it wasn't for like some sort of Sniff shenanigans?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what was that one episode where everyone got mad at Snufkin? It was mostly started because Sniff was like, "He the devil." Like, that's basically what happened.
Yep.
I like Sniff. It's not that serious. That man's the devil. Let's go kill him with pitchforks. I'm like, Sniff, was this really? You have nothing better to do with your life except like try to take out one of the best characters in fiction just because are you that jealous or something, Sniff?
Yes, it's basically J. Jonah Jameson syndrome, in which you're so jealous of somebody who's better than you try to destroy them.
You know, I can see that. I was about to say, wasn't the only reason why I got pissed. Okay, Snufkin, I don't know how long he's been living out in the wild like that. Wow, he's really good at, finding his own food and fishing because it's not like this is his livelihood. He's better than me at it. He's the devil. I'm like,
Snufkin does whatever Snufkin does.
I'm just saying. Stiff got mad because this wild dude was better at fishing than he was, even though the dude has been existing on these skills for years. And then said that he's only better than him because he's the devil. I'm like,
everyone is better than Sniff. Does that mean everyone's the devil?
It's probably Sniff's eyes, yes. That's probably why he's gonna burn their homes down. I saw the lingering traces of demon in everybody around me, so I burned their homes. Now they can't come back. Hopefully, I don't know how they're going to get back. Maybe they have to build a new boat. Maybe the boat comes back. I'm just trying to figure out how exactly this is going to be solved.
All right. Well, we're going to have to see it next time in episode 5. See you guys then.
See ya.